So there I was, leaving work, beautiful day out, until I start actually leaving work. But when I left work originally, like, great out, maybe take some time, go to the range, dial in the shot. No, no. They start rolling in. The clouds, they start rolling in. And there I am. Not much of a choice now. Gotta go home. Gotta deadlift. I don't know if it's been 7 days. I don't really care. Listen to your body. Listen to your back. I'm not really lifting heavy. I'm just getting the CNS, the back, everything that was severely embarrassed. I'm getting all those things back warmed up so we can lock in and just pull. Not telling you how much. But I'm just going to do some accessory warm-up stuff. No working sets, really. Get everything loosey-goosey. Not loose, because you don't want to deadlift with a loose, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't need to explain it to you. But give me a minute. We'll drop into some working sets. I'll probably show you the bar, because I'm not really going much heavier. Spoiler alert. I blow my back out again. Man, that would suck. So I sort of took it off cinema mode, better quality, and have it in video mode, because I can't pan out if it's in cinema. So I'm gonna try this and take a look at it. You might end up over there. I think that's like the best view. Plus I can see my form pretty well. Okay. With sneakers on, what am I doing? A little bit of everything I do here. I might give a better description of my form. And what I try to shoot for here in a minute. Okay. Put some bump plates on and get it started. Okay, so basic premise. I'm sure you already know this, and I'd love anybody more experienced than me to just drop a comment. Let me know. Let me know what if I'm saying anything wrong, if I know what I'm doing, if I know what I'm supposed to be doing, I ain't doing it right, something like that. But pretty basic premise. Your feet width. Come on, man. Somewhere around, if you line up like you're gonna jump, somewhere around there. Right? You're gonna jump up here. Right? Wherever you think your body is like, okay, I'm gonna get the most power if I jump up like this. That's generally a good distance for deadlifting. Right? Next, conventional. Your elbows should be like however your feet are, right on the outside of your knees, right? The crevice here, right at your knees. Secondly, I don't know if you can see this far down. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, I'll drop it down just for a second here. So the moment, everybody has their own setup, but the moment you go to pull it off the floor, right? I can't do this in shoes. I'm a barefoot blue jean something. So the moment you go to pull it off the floor, everything's going on. It should be riding right up your shins. Long story short, but the setup, if you can put it center of your feet, which is just off your shins a couple inches, center of your feet. You can look this way, make sure it's there. Bar keeps rolling. I'm going to lose it. You'll take your breath at the top. Brace, core, everything, lats, everything. And when you think about, you know, when you deadlift, you walk your shoulder blades back, your scapula. Think about the complete opposite, right? Don't get that mistaken for a rounded back, because you're still, you know, a lot of people, you'll see them reach down like this. No, you want to keep your lower back straight, but these things are just hanging straight down like somebody's pulling on them, because that's what the bar is going to do to you anyway, so there's no sense of trying to fight it any other way. Center feet, reach down, brace. And then as you kneel down and get your hips back a little bit, your shins barely slightly go forward. Your arms should be in a straight line from here to here. I mean, it's always straight, but you know, vertical over the bar. As you pull, I'm in a bad spot here. As you pull, so I sit back a little in order to keep the bar against my shins, but also wait for my arms to be in a straight line. Because if you go pulling with your shoulders over your hands, as you pick it up, it's going to swing forward and it's going to pull you back, hurt you. Hamstring, glutes, all that good stuff, right? That's important. As you sit down, you seat, your hips are going back just, I might be saying that wrong, but your hips are going back. I know, I feel it, right? I'm horrible at describing it, I guess. That's my pull point right there. See what that looks like. And if it looks like ass, I'll tell you in a second. And you can just ignore me. I don't know. Feel free to tell me I'm cooked. But it looked okay watching it back. So let me get a little volume in here. This might not be exact deadlift. This might be slightly weight over my toes. Trying to do more like good mornings. But we'll see. This is just easing into it. I got to get that lower back to a point. I got to stretch the hamstrings more. There's a lot of things I got to do. So I'm not going for any perfect form here. Obviously, as I get heavier, I will, because safety first, brother. I'm off camera, but I'm just throwing a little chalk on my hands. Why? Oh my God. I just broken into a billion pieces. Oh man. What the heck? It's because I don't have a big enough chalk bowl. Anyways, chalked up. Sorry, got to go through my form. I do a little different. When I'm strapped up, no homo, I kneel, put my straps on, and then pop up. So I'll show you. I like to do this because I'm not hunched over the whole time. Get my straps in a good spot. Boom. Boom. I like that. A lot of times I'll feel the weight. Get my breath here. Ooh. Ooh. So, best case scenario, you want to get your breath at the top every time. Because it's just safer. And you don't want to lower it down like that, right? Let me show you one perfect one so nobody gets the wrong idea. And if you fast forward past it and you get hurt, that's on you. Don't do what I do with the roll. Do this. It's a little at an angle. Oh, shit. Come on, man. Give me a break. Guys. Fucking bar just wants to... Plates just want to roll. This is how I'd suggest everybody do it. I'm about 2 finger widths off the bar with my shins. Okay, if you don't have to control the weight down, drop it, get it out of there. That's for 1 rep max. Obviously when you're building, you can control the weight a little bit. It's just going to benefit you. You know what I mean? So lock in, brother. Okay. If you didn't know, check this. There's a short on it, I think, but injury, easing into it, just 185. Easing into it. Wait till I get a little heavier. Holy cow, I'm gun shy. Ooh, come on. Okay, so now don't pay attention to any of my form. Well, as I pick it up, it's going to be the same, but my setup, don't recommend. Okay, just because I'm relearning the motion, I'm going to watch that back and analyze. $225. Massive weight. Massive weight. This is less than half of what I don't want to talk about it. Listen, and it's not. It doesn't feel heavy to me, but we got to pretend it is, because it ain't worth getting a boo-boo just for your ego to go boom boom. Now I don't really know if it's boom boom up or it's boom boom down. I don't know. Drop in a comment. I got a fucking delivery? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I may cut. I don't know. I got a phone call in the middle of what I'm trying to do, but let's just pick up where we left off. Okay. I don't know how many I'm going to do with this. I really shouldn't go heavier than this, and I probably won't. So, sorry ahead of time. Safety first, man. This is the road to recovery. Read the top of the video or its playlist somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to talk to my uploader. That's me. Jack, what'd you label it as? Hey, man, I don't know. I do this when I'm going to the bathroom. What the heck? You don't put much time into it then, huh? No, I'm not even going to edit this out. I'm not crazy. Just having fun. Okay. Oh, my ear's ringing. That's probably not a good sign. Still going to send it, though. No pain there, but I just so scared that I'm going to slightly lose my core. And it's not even what happened before. But we got to start here if we want to get here. Unless you take the stairs up and start here. But then just move it here. No, long story short, probably won't go heavier because I don't want to belt yet. I want to feel everything. No belt, no wraps, nothing. And that's why it's a road, right? It takes some time. It's about the journey. But if you want to see the destination, just wait a few weeks. Wait a few weeks, it'll be there. Until then, let me be safe, man. Let me be safe. If this doesn't tickle your fancy because it's so light right now, go check the benching out. Go check the shoulder pressing out. Go check the squat. Nah, squat's going to be easing into that too. Mainly because big part of squats. All right, sorry. Let's do it again. Surely I'm not going to add weight. Somehow I slipped and fell and threw 10 pounds on each side. It's beyond me. It truly is. But probably hurt my back trying to take it off, so we're probably just gonna make like a pickle and deal with it. W in the comments if that's a hype joke. Tell that to your kids. Tell that to your wife. Tell that to your Uncle Larry. Like, listen, buddy, get a sense of humor. Put the beer down. All right, sorry. I feel ridiculous, but hey, hype man, come on. I should probably do a program. I don't know. I'm kind of playing it by ear right now. Okay, control that down. That's where I want to pull right there. Come on. Kind of scared to take a breath at the top because I don't want to lose my core with all that weight in my hands. But that's kind of scary. That's really scary. I don't know if it's in my head or I'm at that point where, listen, buddy, this thing could go again. So potentially might call it. Well, I'll be doing some accessory work. Nothing to do with hinging. I'll probably hit these. Get those babies big at least. Yeah, I felt uncomfortable. I really need a program. Somebody write me one. Assume my max now because the injury is 300. I don't know. I just dropped to 135. I'm gonna do. Hopefully it's heavy enough to hold me in my deadlifting position, but I'm just gonna do standard deadlift, pull, no good mornings, no stiff leg deadlifts, none of that. I just want to get some reps in, even though the back is acting like a chicken, as long as I don't freak it out, you know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, it's just tight. It could be mental. It could be mental block, but I don't think it is. I'm gonna put the old electrodes on it when I'm out of here. Listen, this is a road to, maybe I'm doing this too early. You know what I mean? About 2 weeks ago, I couldn't walk. So it's a process. I'm gonna try to do some shrugs and get some sort of volume in today. I can't really do any other muscle groups because they gotta rest for the next time. But we'll be doing something. One hand, upset. Very upset. I mean, there's really not a better word. Mainly I'm upset at myself. You know, I went a little bit too heavy, or no, I don't think I went too heavy. I just think I'm not ready for that motion under load. I don't think it mattered how heavy I went. Actually, it did. That's the dumbest thing I've ever. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said today within the last minute. Okay, so upset, happy that I caught it before I got hurt. Pissed off again that, like, I'm thinking to myself, how long do I need to recover? How long do I gotta wait? You know? Deadlifting is one of my favorite things to do. And my body just doesn't want to do it. Cue crying face. So, if I can't deadlift, let me make it look like I deadlift and get some massive traps, okay? That's all we care about. I'll tell you why I use these figure 8 straps when I shrug in a minute, if I can get it up because I put the bar too high. Just pick it up. Not heavy. Just it's been about 60 seconds. Let's get back after it. Still pissed off, okay? Should I have used a belt, maybe? Because the percentage to my max I was actually pulling? No, I shouldn't have. Thanks for asking. I use these straps so the bar doesn't hit me in the nuts. Well, it still does, but not all the way. It doesn't pinch. Always something going on in my back now. I need a rest day. Again, I'm trying to put the straps more in front of me. Maybe that's why I got the little bit of clicking. It's like behind shoulder blades. Kind of makes sense, right? Just did shoulders. Use your traps a little. You know, I realized my triceps so big on my arm. If I go like this, it almost looks like I have a shoulder. I don't know if you can see it from there, but looking in the mirror. But then I'd have to walk around like this. I can't be doing that. I don't know. Okay. Jack, if you go heavier weights with that, it'd benefit you more. That is true. But believe it or not, jerking motion like that puts pressure on the core. And the core is on the opposite side of the lower back. I need a sports therapist, physical therapist, sports specific. Are you one? I'll hire you. I'll Venmo you $20 a month. I just ran into that bar. You ever just have one of those days, and I keep saying it, where you're just not impressed? I'd like nothing more than to get the fuck out of this gym because of my failed deadlift session. But I'm not gonna, because there's still work to be done, okay? So, I mean, everybody has a lot of excuses. All your friends, tell them to shut up and push through, man. You got no legs? Make it work. Oh. Bar's a little longer. I'm not used to having so much stick out the side of the J cups. What's a J cup? Baby, won't you come my way? Let's probably do it for Shrugs. Should I just put this as a shrug day? Or what? Oh. How's my chest look at least? Oh. I can really pop it out like this. Sorry. Oh, clicking. What's going on? Just so you know, I usually go heavier, less reps, maybe 10, somewhere around there. But like I said, more weight's gonna force my body to hinge. And there's some clicking going on up here. So we'll just get some blood flowing there to heal it up. And that's it. And yes, I'll do it. I'm gonna train my core. Okay? Fine. Jeez. Just you and me, buddy. Just kidding. Look at this. I can either talk to you like this, or I can talk to you like this. I just did Siri. Did that mess you up? Ooh. Now you're chilling. Yeah. Epic fail. I should have been able to get a lot more reps in, but whatever. So I'm going to hit some electrotherapy while I'm playing Valorant. I don't know. Rocket League, who knows? Space Jam 2. Horrible movie. But yeah, sometimes you get knocked down, just stay the fuck down. You know what I mean? We'll try again next time. I'll give it a week, see how it feels. Ease into it more. It's going to be nothing impressive, you know, and it really, I know, why are you even posting it? I don't want to see this crap. Maybe you do, right? The person I just pointed to. Maybe you do. Because my nieces, nephews, when I die, they're going to want to look back at this footage and say, my Uncle Jack was such a weak motherfucker. So, you know, that's what it's really about, okay? Standard. I'd like to golf tomorrow. I might golf, which is, I can twist, right? Might hit the range. I'm trying to get fitted because I've never been fitted before. So I'm gonna hit the range, hit some 9, 18s, and then head out, get fitted by a professional, get the right clubs for the job, and then we'll be cooking. But you don't care about golf. This is an outro about lifting, Jack. Yes, okay, let's summarize. I sucked at deadlifting, I suck at shrugs. Let me hit some core now, and I'm getting out of here. Okay? And we're gonna see you, I'll say tomorrow. But like I said, I might be golfing tomorrow. Either way, you're gonna see the next video, worst case 2 days from now. And it's gonna be might be chest. Okay? Do I want to do upper? No, I want to do flat. I'd really like to do decline, but I don't have a bench. Get over it, Jack. Thanks for watching. Enrique, did I just say your name? Yo, if your name's Enrique, just say you're a loser, Jack. Thanks, Enrique.
Go gym.